Traveling without a good sound system in the car can be very discomforting. Most times you just want to enjoy good music while on the go, and the absence of a car amplifier can be pretty discouraging. Car amplifiers help in producing the best sound from the audio system in the car. You might purchase a car amp and install it without getting the best audio quality. You might think that you have been swindled by the marketer. However, the issue here is that you do not know how to adjust the amp for quality audio. This video will enlighten you on how to adjust your car amp for the best sound whenever you acquire a new car amp. The process is not as difficult as you assume, so relax and read the steps you need to adjust your vehicle amplifier for enhanced audio. Switch off everything in the vehicle amplifier and disconnect all the wires connected to the vehicle amp, especially the RCA wires. After this, switch on the stereo system. If there is no sound coming from the vehicle amp, you can increase the volume of the stereo to the highest point. Please note down the figure showing on the head unit. At this point, you should be aware of the highest volume of your amp, lower it to 80%, and set the stereo's equalizer settings to flat. In the amplifier, set the gain and bass boost to 0, and place the crossover filters to full. Put all the RCA cables into the speaker slots that you want to adjust. You can now turn on the music you want to listen to and gradually turn up the gain until you hear distortion in the speakers. Peradventure you hear distortion, you can reduce the gain control until you don't hear it any more distortion. You will make the current bass gain the point of placing all your frequencies at the vehicle amp. This will produce nice tunes that you will enjoy anytime you are driving your vehicle. The next step is to turn on the crossovers and filters back after the bass gain settings. When adjusting subwoofers, you can select the low-pass filter (LPF) and use the high-pass filter (HPF) for remaining speakers. However, when you don't have subwoofers in your system, you can ignore this process and allow crossover and the high-pass filter to be in full. When you are changing the subwoofers, find out its highest rating and ensure that the frequency dial tally with it. Also, when you are changing the speaker system, check the lowest frequency rating and ensure that the frequency setting is the same figure. If the audio in the vehicle audio system is very high and you need to reduce it because you are not a fan of loud music, all you have to do is to reduce the bass boost setting of your vehicle amp. To achieve this without any distortion on the speakers, you need to adjust the bass boost and the gain simultaneously until the desired audio is achieved. After setting up the frequencies and bass boost, check the gain of your vehicle radio and set the loudness at 80%. Then gradually turn up the gain until you can hear distortions from any of the speakers. If this happens, you will have to lower the gain until you can no longer hear the distortion from the speakers. You can put back the vehicle amps differently when you are adjusting them and reduce the stereo's volume to the lowest point. Additionally, you can increase the sound to 80% if there's no distortion and all adjustments are done properly. In case you still hear any distortion from the speakers, you have to identify the speaker that it is coming from and reduce the volume totally until you fix it. The maximum volume of the stereo should not go beyond 80%, as sustained maximum volume arrangement will cause wear and tear to the speakers. This may also damage the eardrums. Finally, due to the fact that different genres of music require different amplifier settings, you will need to find the right setting and adjust the vehicle amps accordingly in order to avoid distortion. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details and visit our site www.zimcaramp.com for more awesome